Sometimes I know what I'm doing. I don't know if today is one of those days.
And welcome back to the Create Mod here on Music Free Gaming. It is great to have you here, and I'm back at my base. I'm done playing with the fish. Seriously, Guardians, not fun. But I've decided it is time to get around to that gold farm I've been dreaming of. Now that I have carrots and melon production automated, now I want to be able to automatically gild those suckers. So let's get started. Thanks to the schematic cannon and the power of editing, I now have a crushing system set up to turn terracotta into red sand. Now I need to update all the redstone links and stuff, but I also want to add a little change here, potentially, that will automatically compact the gold nuggets into ingots. But I need to double check some recipes before I do that to make sure that I'm not going to get in my own way. All right, a little flip of a switch, and we are now grinding terracotta into red sand. So awesome. That is step one. So the next thing I need to do is actually extend the factory around this way. So it's going to slide over here. I'm going to tear out a bunch of this ground, and I'm going to start wrapping factory components this way. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to put the sand washer over here, and that's where my gold nuggets are going to get generated. So that is the next step.
I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. I don't know if today is one of those days.
Anyone else get confused when they get out of bed and don't know which direction they need to go? It's just me? Or is this a problem that plagues much of humanity? Because honestly, I'm really hoping that it's not just me. Where did I leave my green toolbox? I can lose things anywhere. I can lose things under there. But no matter what I do, I try not to lose my underwear. All right, so I've got the cannon set up now to build a new washing machine. The book says I'm good, so we'll go ahead and click play. So that's great. So we'll let the cannon build up the washing machine, and while that does that thing, I'm gonna go get some water buckets so I can add water to this when it's done. I think I have most of this ready. I've updated the filters, so gold will output and go into the vault. The dead branches will go into this chute, and I'm going to set up a lava cauldron beneath it to destroy the branches because I don't care. These filters are pulling out nuggets and branches, so when they get generated by the washing machine, everything's going to be good to go there. So now I think the next step is going to be to add the water. All right, I think we are good to go. So let me just toggle that. Okay, so we've got red sandstone running down this belt, which is great. And it's getting sucked into the machine, which is also great. What's less great is the lack of funnel on the other side. What the heck is wrong with this this machine, man? This schematic did not load up anything like I wanted it to. Go. And you can see it's already got some nuggets, it's got some dead branches. I just have to wait for some stuff to wash up front, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck. That does happen on occasion. Again, I think it's a bug in Create Mod. But otherwise, it looks like everything is washing nicely. And down here, yeah, you see the dead branches are going that way. And yep, the nuggets are going into the vault. So perfect. And I think I've got all of the bugs worked out of from my process anyway. And, you know, other than any create bugs that happen with the washing, this is all set up and good to go. And so I'm starting to generate gold nuggets, which is awesome. I need to get the cauldron in place. The lava cauldron down here for all of the growing pile of dead branches. But aside from that, this is good. I like it. Well, all that clanging you hear is me giving in and deciding to go ahead and make iron or gold ingots. I can make iron ingots too, but I'm making gold ingots. And given that I've got the nugget farm right here, that's awesome. I also made a small change to the nugget factory because you can get nuggets from red sandstone, but you can also get it from soul sand. So I thought what would be cool is to update this machine so that it will call for both the red sands, not red sandstone, red sand, and soul sand, and feed both in. And part of the reason for this is that I have this huge backup that happens when it comes to red sand. Right, you can see right now it's like all soul sand. That's because the process of making terracotta, which you need to make red sand, is bottlenecked by the ability to make clay. And unfortunately, that's just really, really slow. So by adding soul sand, which I can generate a lot faster, I can feed that into this system so much faster, which means I get gold faster. And I upset the output. So when it does give me quartz, which it will, I just throw it away because I already have a quartz machine. I'm already collecting it from the soul sand. I don't need to, and I don't want to deal with the complexity of handling all of the quartz output here. So we're just gonna go with what we've got here. And sweet. So the next step is going to be a bunch of golden fruits and veggies. The next thing on the list is to actually start crafting golden carrots and glistering melons. And those guys are going to go here. So I think the first step is going to be the carrots. The problem with golden carrots here, let me pull up the Dealy Bob here. Golden carrots can be crafted using carrots and nuggets. But the only way to deal with it in Create Mod is using the automated mechanical crafters in the fun little circle deal. So that's easy enough to do. It's just a matter of how the heck am I going to get everything where I need it to go? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set or start with a vault going, I guess I could put it here. No, I can't put it there because of some redstone issues potentially, locking hoppers. So we'll put it here. I'm going to start with a couple of vaults here like this. And basically, one's going to be for carrots, one's going to be for nugs. And we'll feed these into mechanical crafters. I should probably sleep first, though, because night is falling like it does. Turns out night is clumsy and falls a lot. It's kind of sad. Poor night with all of the bumps and bruises from all the falling. You know, it's, you'd think night would be peaceful and quiet, but too often it's just filled with the sound of, ah! As she keeps falling over stuff. Okay, so I've got all of the hoppers in place. So I'm feeding gold into 3 different slots, and carrots are going to go in the middle. Now, the other thing I need to do here is I need to rearrange this stuff so that basically it all ends up going into the same place. I think that'll work out just fine. So everything will slide over, slide over, slide over, and then get fed right into that vault. So the carrots will automatically get loaded in there, even as I fall off the scaffolding. All right, so I've got power to it, and it was kind of nice. I mean, I had to shift the speed controller over a little bit, but just took an angled mechanical belt, and that's working out just great. Now this thing will turn off when I send the signal iron block carrot. All right, so I've got the radio link set up. The thing will turn off when it gets full. Got it set to call for carrots and call for nuggets. I just have to turn them on. But I can't call for carrots yet because I need to set up the radio link over here. So over on this machine, whoa, right, here's my farm. I've got carrots coming in here. So what I need to do is grab a radio here. And let's see, I think, whoa, I think I'm going to fall down to the ground because that's fun. Oh, I am just smashing into everything with my face, which is not nearly as fun as it sounds. But just grab a radio link here and set this to receive, which is that. All right, cool. And then if I have something, say I want to craft with carrots, then it will start dumping carrots out onto the feed line, out into everything else. Now I have that set to 16. That's probably okay. So let's go turn the machine on and see what happens. Let's get this turned on. We're going to turn on the gold. Right. Oh, yeah. I may have another issue here. Like, where the heck is my gold? But also the nuggets, I know where my gold is. And this was a conflict I had mentioned before. This machine is asking for nuggets too. And so the nuggets are going to get sucked up here before they get to the carrots. Okay, which is fine, I suppose. I'll deal with that. But this one, go ahead and turn that on. And now, if we free cam over here, yeah, we've got carrots now coming on the line. And they should get sucked in over here, which is great. So now I just need to see what happens. I think what I might do is just temporarily turn off the ingot machine, and let's see, we'll make sure this machine works. All right, so I think I've got this set, and I've got some gold in my inventory. Let's go and let that get sucked in. Oops, and I'm going to fall down here, so I'll just free cam up. And there you can see it all filling in. Golden carrot right into the vault. Oh, that is perfect. For those of you who remember, like 3 or 4 episodes ago when I set up the melon farm, this is why. When I expanded the farming tower from just wheat to add the carrots and the melons, this is why I did it. And this is why this is all over here. So that I can, auto-craft glistering melons. So I'm over here at the melon farm. Wow, I've got wheat backing up for days. I have to deal with that. But let's get this guy going. So second frequency is melon. First frequency is... There we go. Crafting table. Now you can see the melons heading out. Did I set that correctly? I did. Cool. So now the melons are going to make their way over here, and everything is going to be awesome. The only drawback is, of course, I don't have any gold. Or I don't have any gold making it past all of the other machines. So let me go get some gold so I can manually craft nuggets to test this, and it should work, but it's always nice to verify. Okay, I've got some test gold here. I'm going to just toss this down, and let's free cam over. Free cam, that would be this button. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Isn't that lovely? That is great. So I am crafting now glistering melons. That's a success. I guess the last thing I need to do to make this whole setup useful is I need to get some tracks laid and get some train schedules set, train stations in place, all that stuff, so that I could deliver golden carrots and glistering melons to the potion factory, which is way over there. And I'm going to set this line up so it doesn't go over there at all. So let's go ahead and take out some of this rail. So the drop-off stuff is cleaned up. And right now, this track isn't connected over there yet. But everything else can come and hit this drop-off station. So all of my automation will still work. Time to get this side done. All right, the last thing I need to do is get the train schedules in place so I can take the melons and the carrots from our new factory over to the potions. So I've got, here's the carrot schedule. So it picks up carrots, takes it to the potions, and then the truck parks. And of course, loop forever is off because otherwise it would be a little crazy. Let's go ahead and just toss the carrot one on the belt. This one should get sucked in. And now, yep, you can see it way down there going. Now the truck takes off. And we should see this go pick up carrots and then head over to the potions. Unfortunately, the route it has to take is a little bit long because it has to go all the way around to the factory to pick up the carrots. And then it has to go back around to get to the potions. I don't know if I want to change that up a little bit by switching the direction of all of this stuff. That's definitely a possibility. But there, you can see the truck picking up the carrots. And it sits there for about 5 seconds. And then the next one is waiting for its turn. And here comes the truck now to drop off for the potions. There is the drop off. It's going to go ahead and feed those carrots into the potions. And we are good to go. Now, these may end up running around for a little while because generating the golden carrots has been a little slow. And to say nothing of the melons, which I haven't even thrown in there yet. But this is great. This is going to keep my potion system running hot and happy, and I love it. And that is going to do it for me today. I'm so psyched. I'm hopefully not going to fall off my factory, and I've got all the golden stuff going. This is great. And I'm getting the foundation in place so I can start automatically crafting golden rails, or powered rails, I guess, and rotational speed controllers. So I'm thrilled. So, hey, if you've stuck around, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.